We've got a problem with our Alde heating system. When we power on the touchscreen display, it's showing the room temperature as a constant 70 degrees. This means we're unable to turn the heating on, as the maximum you can set the thermostat to is 30 degrees. A replacement touchscreen panel is over £200, so I'm going to have a look, see whether we can repair this one a little bit cheaper. First job is to remove the front panel from the touchscreen display. This is done by prising away the bottom and then lifting it off the top. I used a plastic trim removal tool to do that so as to avoid damaging the casing. Once the front panel has been removed, remove the 4 screws that hold the touchscreen display in place. The room temperature sensor is a thermistor which is located at the bottom of the unit just behind the front panel. A thermistor is a resistor whose resistance varies depending on the ambient temperature. We can test the thermistor using a multimeter. Set the meter to a range that will measure a resistance of up to 100 kiloohms. I've set mine to 200 kiloohms. Measure across the thermistor. A good working thermistor should give a reading between 20 and 60 kiloohms depending on the temperature. When I tested mine, you can see it's open circuit. Thermistors are rated by their resistance at 25 degrees centigrade. After some trial and error, I discovered a 47 kiloohm thermistor gave the most accurate room temperature readings. These are the thermistors that I purchased. They are resin bead thermistor with a negative temperature coefficient. A negative temperature coefficient means that their resistance decreases as the temperature increases, which is exactly what we need. As you can see, I got a pack of 5 for £1.99. The next step is to solder the new thermistor into place. Rather than removing the circuit board from the case, which would have entailed detaching the ribbon cables from the touchscreen, I opted for cutting the old thermistor off and then soldering the replacement one to the tails of the old one. With the new thermistor soldered into place, I measured it again with the multimeter. You can now see again more acceptable 42 kiloohms. Reinstall the touchscreen, ensuring the cable goes into the correct socket on the back. Power on the touchscreen should hopefully now show a more accurate room temperature. Refit the front panel by hooking it on the top first and then by clicking it into place.
Job's a good one.
I then tested mine by warming the air to ensure the temperature increased. Thank you for watching. I hope you find this video useful. Cheerio.